So I'm in the middle of installing what I think is gonna be a composting toilet. Take a look. So right now I've just mounted it sort of tentatively. I've made 2 pieces of plywood. I'm just reusing some old plywood from the boat, and it might not be thick enough to actually hold the strength of it. Alright, so these are the 3 things that, well, I suppose mainly 3 things that make up this composting toilet. It's a composting toilet from a company called Kildwick. It was the cheapest composting toilet I can find, and it's really simple. It basically consists of 3 parts. It's a feces and urine diverter, a feces tank, and a urine tank. So this is the sort of diverter. Apparently the system is made so that the 2 things get separated, and that should make it so that it doesn't really smell. Well, we'll have to see that when it's in action. Here is the tank. Now I've modified that slightly because it was too high for what I wanted to do, so I rather crudely cut the top. I'm sorry if you're watching this, Kildwick. I didn't want to, but I had to. And this is the tank. It's 9 liters. It's got sort of a cap on it with a sort of a membrane that should make it so that once this is inserted, even if you're underway in waves, the contents won't spill out. So we'll have to see about that. That'd be cool. On their website they say that the tank before it was modified could hold could be used for 14 days by 2 people without having to be changed, and the urine tank was every 2nd day. I think if you're 2 people it's 9.5 liters. Yes, and then I've also got over here, I've got some secondary gear. I've got a vent system here for a computer fan, which will go in here like that and be connected to a solar panel that'll be mounted outside and hopefully ventilate some of that bad air out. I'm gonna sort of ventilate it out through here like that, and so that it goes outside the boat. We'll see about that. Yep. Moment of truth. Will it fit? Let's see. Hey, it does fit. Beautiful. With a little bit of room to wiggle. That's good. But on the other hand, I think we're gonna put it on there with some silicone or something. Great stuff. Well, it's starting to look a lot like a toilet. Whoa, it won't open. There you go. So that's the way it works, basically. Alrighty, so I found some plywood that was being thrown out at a sort of a auto shop, which is really nice, really thick, good quality plywood. It's got this weird white backing on top, but I mean, I think maybe I can just sand that off. And anyway, I'm gonna cover it in tiles, like I've sort of tried to give you a bit of a preview of here. But now it fits. It's the height I would like it to be. I mean, I'd like it to be even lower, but it's probably as far as I can push it. I did end up cutting the poo box, and I hope that I'm not offending Kildwick by doing that, but I felt it was necessary. So it looks a little wonky in there, but it actually does work. I think I might have to make another bottom piece there, but yeah. And this is really strong. I'm just gonna take that home and sand it. And get it ready for tiling, basically, will be the next thing. And yeah, I just have to make the front piece and a divider in the back there, and then figure out where to cut that, because I want to make that into 2 pieces so that the back portion can be lifted separately and can be used for storing what will probably be a few toilet paper rolls. Okay, we're gonna do a little test fit now that I've sanded it a bit, see if that helps with the scraping and the scuffing. So here it goes. It goes in like that. It's bloody heavy. And yeah, I think that's much easier to maneuver now. It goes up quite easily, goes down nicely too. Yep, that's super. That's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna make this piece of teak fit the front bit of the toilet, just to make it look a bit nicer, and also to make it so that you have something to grab a hold of when you have to lift the toilet out, because that can be a little bit difficult sometimes. I still need to give this one more coat of, or maybe 2 more coats of alkyd paint on the inside here, because I want it to be hard wearing, and I suppose there'll be some spillage, so it'd be nice if it's sort of a bit more sturdy. And then in here I've got some extra storage space, and in here I'll be storing stuff like toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and bedding compound and stuff like that. Yeah. Whoop. Alright, so this is what the toilet looks like installed. Yep. Now I'm just gonna bed down this portion here, the diverter, with some silicone. But first I'm just gonna wipe down the dust from sanding the tiles. Yep. Alright, so that's basically it for this toilet. I still need to do a couple of things. I still need to paint the inside one more time, and then I want to put some insulation on the back here, and then cover it with wooden strips, as I've done in the dinette. But yeah, so far so good. So this is what it looks like, basically finished. I just need to take off all these pieces of wood and sand them, then put them back on, then lacquer them, and then that's it. But yeah, this is what the toilet looks like. I think it turned out really well. I don't think many boats have a toilet like this, but you know, that's pretty cool. So just to recap, here's the toilet with its urine diverter and its feces box, bamboo lid, storage unit behind her. You take out like that, and you got storage space down here for whatever you might like. Like that. And then you've got the pieces of wood going up there, and I may install some shelves on the left hand side and some shelves on the right hand side. But I think that concludes my composting toilet in a tiny sailboat video. Feel free to ask any questions if you like. I'd love to answer them, about tiling, about putting up wooden bits in your boat, and composting toilets in general, even though I don't know a lot about them, but I'll be sure to make an update when I start using it. Cool.